What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time. And today is the return of Dynasty Warriors. This was randomly drawn as a winner, so congrats to Extra-kun. This song is called The Epic Remains Forever from the game Dynasty Warriors 9, otherwise known as Shin Sangoku Musou 8. So two different names depending on the region. And so I started doing this random draw thing. So at the very end of the episode, you'll see me draw another one, and we'll just continue the thing there. So Extra-kun, I don't know if they're still around, but they've been requesting since the very beginning. So always provided good stuff. This is just a single video this time. And in the meantime, I'm going to look up some information for Dynasty Warriors 9. But everything I've heard from Dynasty Warriors, honestly, is pretty damn cool. It's like a mixture of like rock, metal, and like Chinese instrumentation. Pretty rad. I think I still, Teary Edge is still one of my favorite songs, even on the channel. I forgot which one that was from, but it was one of the Dynasty Warriors. Anyways, let's check out Dynasty Warriors 9. The Epic Remains Forever. Masato quite. Feels like I'm ascending to the heavens. Wow, it sounds more epic than usual. Like, it sounds really more orchestration than normal. Okay. Pretty cool groove there. It's like a headbanger type of groove. Dun, dun, dun. Let me know, for the Dynasty Warriors fans, at what point did the naming convention... Well, here's my question. If it's 9 here and 8 over there, what was 1 here? Was it 0 over there or something? You know what I mean? Like, what was the beginning like? This is techno, I believe, right? Yeah. I saw that. It sounds a little bit like a tearjerker scene. Like a... Why did you have to? Sounds like a very big moment. If you notice, the choir is following the guitar melody, vice versa. Except there. Now it's just a guitar. I have some time. Let me see if I can look up the guitars. I'll try. Oh, there's a lot of composers. guitar is Masa and Hiromu Akaba. Mixed in Kawaii Techno Studio. I never knew how to say that studio name. Kawaii? Oh, there's a lot of composers. What am I doing? The Wikipedia is way off. See what I mean? It sounds so... I mean, the title having epic in it is perfect. It sounds so... breakthrough, like, character arc or something. Emotional. Looking up the composer for this song. I think this song was composed by Goda Masuoka. Pretty sure. Damn, dude. Dynasty Warriors needs to be explored a little bit. Like, I haven't heard enough. Oh, that's weird. Like, it fades out, but it was still, like, ending. Yeah, so most of the stuff I've heard, if you can imagine that same song, but without all the choir and, you know, big orchestral thing, that's what I normally think of Dynasty Warriors, more of the guitar and the everything else, the leads, the harmonies. So, I don't know if I've heard other stuff like that in Dynasty Warriors. I can't remember every single song, but I feel like that's one of the first or rare times where it all sounds so grand. You know, they picked a perfect title. The Epic Remains Forever. Just having forever in the title makes me think it's sort of endgame, but that's just more of a shot in the dark guess. But the song does sound a little like, you know, 3/4 of the game or ending. But then again, there's games where they just throw you some crazy info right out the gate. But it does sound, what I'm getting at is it has like this turning point feel, emotional feel, this just like some conclusion, you know, maybe a emotional loss, something regarding feelings. It has just a very emotional type of lead guitar playing, right? All the notes, they weren't like super shreddy. They were single note leads that were just kind of crying and holding out their note. Wow, wow. Instead of just kind of flurrying through the notes. Yeah. It's always so interesting when I think about it because this happens so often. Just how, I mean, I hear both ends, you know, 9 times out of 10, like 9.9 times out of 10, I just have an image that has nothing to do with the song. Like, it's just like a thumbnail like this, or just like a cover art or something, maybe a fan art. And I just end up having to guess. Sometimes those guesses are pretty spot on. Sometimes they're way, way off. And I get the question a lot too, like, why don't you look up videos? You know, why not have a video to go with it or something? The simple answer to that is I get whatever's sent to me. In this case, by the way, the original link that was sent to me was no more, so I had to go find another one, which was hopefully a suitable replacement. So there could have been a chance that original link had something, but what I'm saying is, you know, I'm typically not influenced by, or I try not to get influenced by whatever I'm seeing on screen. It's kind of more fun that way, just to know as less as possible. So if I do see it or experience it someday, I can be like, ooh, okay, that was what that was. And it's just I don't know. It's just a shower thought I had of how long I've been doing this and how long I've been able to sustain just guessing nonstop. But yeah, it's. I don't think I've seen footage of this game whatsoever. Maybe. I don't know. There's really nothing I know about Dynasty Warriors. I just know it's been around since like the PS1 at least. Actually, I'm not sure about the PS1. The PS2 for sure. I could just look this up, which I also don't really do. Oh, let's find out. The thing is, like, Googling, I feel like can only get you so far. Right? You can only get, like, for example, it just happened earlier in this episode. I saw the composer and it showed one person. And then I go to the VGMDB and I see like 5 different composers. So, you know, a quick Google search is something, but I'm just going to type in first Dynasty Warriors game. Because, yeah, the whole numbering system is different. For us, it's 9. And for them, they're on 8. Okay, so PS1. 1997. Damn, that year, dude. There was something about that year. And in that one, it was called Sangoku Musou. Wait, what? It was a fighting game? Huh. You know what? Let me actually just read some of this, because I really don't know anything about Dynasty Warriors. The series of Japanese hack-and-slash video games created by Omega Force and Koei, now Koei Tecmo. Please tell me how to say that. The series is a spin-off of Koei's turn-based strategy Romance of the Three Kingdoms series. Today I learned. Based upon the Chinese novel of the same name, which is a romanticized retelling of the Chinese Three Kingdoms period. Oh. Genres hack and slash, beat 'em up, action RPG. 1997. It's been on a bunch of platforms. Dynasty Warriors was the first game, and the latest one is this one. Okay. So this is, I was about to ask you, when is the latest? So apparently the first game was a fighting game, which was completely different from the rest of the games. Huh. Interesting how that works out. Like they had a vision and then completely scrapped it and went to something else. How many examples of that exist? I'm sure there are, but like what can you think of? So it was a straight up fighting game, 1-on-1. And then it became something totally else. So that makes it even more of an anomaly of a game. It's just kind of all over the place. They've been really like, maybe they like the world they built and just said, let's do something else with it. Maybe they thought they were in a saturated market. Who knows? You know, I kind of want to know now all these little things. 1997. I mean, what was out? We had MK4. I mean, the Tekken series was already out. Virtus Fighter was already out. Who knows? Maybe they just didn't want to compete. Either way. Let me know whatever you want to know about Dynasty Warriors. Have you played all of them? Have you played the first one? Have you played this one? Are they still making them? Is it over? But either way, that song sounded very... Oh, the only thing I really got from that song was that it's just very emotional. The only thing I can compare it to right now at this exact moment, because it's still fresh in my memory. For those that don't know, I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles right now. The first Xenoblade features a song that occurs during like very emotional moments called Engage the Enemy. It's just kind of like it shows up every now and then during like just really big story-driven emotional sections. And to me, that sounded like this. It sounded like if there is a significant story moment, this would play. It just has that big epic feel. It has epic in the title. But let me know more. That is The Epic Remains Forever. Really cool. I love the guitars, of course. Kind of biased. And yeah, Dynasty Warriors is something I want to explore more. Ever since Teary Edge, which was not my first, but when I heard Teary Edge, I got really interested in it because I know so little about it. But that's a great song, by the way, if you haven't heard it. So, since this was a random draw. I think it's fair to just do it again. I'm gonna do, for those that don't know, I'm not gonna elaborate too much, but I used to do random draws before, but I'm bringing it back to be a more like permanent thing. But this time you're actually gonna like physically see it on screen. So this time was a Patreon one. This roll right now will be a PayPal one until I can figure out a way to sort of like, you know, make it all at once and maybe animate a little wheel with it, because a lot of websites only max out at like so many entries, and I have much more entries than that. So yeah, anyways, let's see that now, and then I'll pull up my cross-reference here. For this one, I'm just gonna use just the Google random number generator that you see as soon as you type it. So boop. There it is, I already have it ready. Those are ranges that I can work with. And let's do it. 1119. What is that? My only stipulation is that the song has to be 2 months, at least 2 months of waiting. Other than that, whatever. 1119. Persona 5 Tactica, Quiet Storm from Zachary. Congratulations, which means I also have to add a pair with that, so that it'll have another song with it. If I can't find another one, then it'll just be a solo one, just like this video. So congrats, Zachary, on the PayPal side. Oh, that was a recent request. That was requested February of this year, which is recent for this channel. So yeah, I'll see you in Persona 5 Tactica, pretty much coming up soon. Anyways, let me know more about Dynasty Warrior, where the song plays. Feel free to spoil. Just write spoilers in the comments if you would. Thank you to Extra Coon for the request. Thank you to all my patrons you see here. Couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. I will see you later.